And GA mentioned it, but they forced 14 turnovers a game. The Horned Frogs, second in the conference. Celestine, great three-point shooter, and he gets the scoring started for the Bearcats. They've got the clock situated here at Schollmeyer Arena, right into Punch. Well, that's just a defensive breakdown.
Yeah, completely. No communication there. There's no way you should be able to catch the basketball that wide open.
Over on the wing, catch and release, and it splashes down for Xavier Edmonds.
I know Bunches, their leading scorer, and they'll do everything, but Mr. Edmonds has been their best player second half of the season. He has just changed the entire complexion of this TCU team.
10 double-doubles in his last 12. He has totally turned his season around as Edmonds. Chom, low post, good turnaround hook.
Yeah, that was an example of patience, right? They dealt with the initial defense, swing, post entry, easy deuce. That's what you got to see more of if you're Cincinnati. You've got to withstand that first wave of intensity from TCU.
Here, backdoor, got the reverse. Corner three, Jizzle James. Offensive board by Zella. Doesn't play a lot of minutes off the bench, but a big rebound. And it leads to a three by James. Miller getting a breather right now. Toulson down inside. Lelevicius working the pivot foot. Full name Latauris Lelevicius. His teammates say we can't pronounce it, so we just call him LT.
I can't either.
It's hard. It's a tough one. Celestine, another three. His second of the game so far. And then Celestine with a rebound. It's another guy in Jim and Celestine who's really turned it up in the second half. There's Zella underneath, wide open. Jamie Dixon taking a timeout.
Listen, I think it's equally as important for TCU. You don't want to lose that momentum that you've been building up here. The city able to get all the way to the rim for the easy one.
Well, the other thing, any coach will tell you, yeah, it's one thing to get in the tournament, but TCU does not want to go to Dayton to have to play in the first four.
No. And both these teams potentially could find themselves there. That's why they are giving it their all here today.
Exhibit A, look at the bodies on the deck. Ripped away by Punch. Up ahead, Pierre.
For Baba Miller. And to get him below the free throw line.
Instead of Miller this time, it's Day Thomas. Punch has the smaller defender, Harris, on him. He's trying to get to his spot. Eventually he does.
That's one of those plays. You want to rely on your man-to-man defense. But
TCU with numbers if they push. Lelevicius. Got it.
And you can see it. Like, neither of these teams.
Harding, transfer from Iowa, pulls from 15 and gets a friendly home bounce.
Transition defense there, though, from Cincinnati. Able to cut off all the angles there. And Harding, just he doesn't.
In the corner, contested, off the mark. Offensive rebound by Baba Miller. James down the lane.
I'll tell you what, I really love that Baba Miller's not forcing the game. They shot the three early in the half. Well, struggled the last 7-8 minutes. So let's see if they can get back on track from there.
Punch, packing some punch into the lane. Celestine on the offensive glass. Good shot fake. And a triple for Day Thomas.
And it just continues.
Double comes on Chom. He loses it.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Race for the basketball. Great hustle by Punch. And he feeds Robinson.
It's terrific. Watch how he's able to just come up with this ball here. And then the presence to be able to make the right read there for Robinson to get there. You talked about Punch. Miller similarly hasn't had a lot of shots, but he's really been able to initiate the offense terrifically because he's not forcing it. Like, he knows he's going to get doubled, and so what he's doing is making the right read out of the double that in essence creates like a transition opportunity half court because you're putting TCU in rotation.
Celestine has 9 after that 3. That is a tough bucket for Xavier Edmonds.
One thing about Edmonds, he is going to use that frame.
And he has been such a good find for Jamie Dixon. And over the last 3 weeks, as we talked about, Edmonds is playing about as well as anybody in the conference. This time it's Pierre. Yes! Timeout, Cincinnati.
And it's been their offense that's been the issue here for Cincy.
And Toulson able to get it at the rim. Robinson trying to back down the freshman Tillery. Harding, quick pass. Lelevicius, got it.
And that's the difference, right? TCU, great job. Not a bad look there from Tillery. Just couldn't get it to go.
Harding, the smallest guy on the floor, going to the rim. Midway point of the second half. Harding on the angle. It falls down to punch, and he puts it home.
Just being opportunistic there was Harding on the attack. Forced the big to commit to the help, and then a beautiful dump off there for punch.
Largest lead of the game. TCU up 11. Harris kicks it out. Thomas has been their engine on offense. He now has 16.
And it's amazing when they get ball movement, how much better the shot quality. Forget shot quality. The fact that they get shots, because they have struggled here to get shots on goal.
Harding, such a great passer. What a feed out to Toulson.
That is textbook right there in terms of the rotation, and then taking away the 3 and then forcing Cincy to have to reset.
They're all out of rhythm. But Jizzle James able to save the possession. Rebound now to Miller. Abayev into the game for the first time, and the first shot for the freshman goes down. So a 6-0 run to cut the deficit in half for the Bearcats. Robinson leaning back. Tapped out to Robinson, and he puts it home.
Playing with this level of intensity, that's a talent, and they have it in spades.
They took the lead at the end of the first half. They've had it ever since. Pierre cutting to the rim.
And Pierre never stopping with the movement, but also punch, didn't panic. Just stayed poised, waited for something to open up, and they're able to get that easy deuce.
And now it is a real uphill battle. There's the first field goal for Baba Miller.
Force of TCU, he was not to be denied, which he had been all game here as TCU is in control. But like you said, 13 rebounds. I think he's got 5 assists. He's done a lot of good things in this game. They just have not been able to overcome that relentless attack defensively from TCU.
Tillery able to get in the paint, get a bucket.
And also 5 assists and 5 rebounds. He has been terrific on both sides as well.
Tillery into the corner. James knocks down a 3. Final seconds tick off. But TCU, they better start dusting off those dancing shoes. This one all but puts them in the dance. 73-63.